Coming up on Torrance Today, get ready for an art giveaway. You can actually take home a piece of what's on display inside Gallery 2 of the Torrance Art Museum. We have the details. Volunteers at the Torrance Historical Society find the face of a veteran who is featured on our Veterans Memorial Wall. And we pay our respects to the hero who passed away on this exact day. And where will Santa Claus be tonight? We'll let you know. All this and more coming up right now on Torrance Today. Welcome to Torrance Today. I'm Leslie Robbins. It's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, December 7th. I hope you've had a great day so far. Thank you so much for joining us. Here is our first story. A unique giveaway takes place this weekend at the Torrance Art Museum, where an artist featured in Gallery 2 wants to gift his visitors a piece of his work on closing day. His show is called 92 Events, and it's based on the box of event scores that Fluxus impresario George Machunas planned to publish. Selected scores from that collection traveled as a show during the 1970s in a set that now belongs to the Museum of Modern Art in New York. The artist, Ken Friedman, continued to develop the scores after Machunas died in 1978, and 92 Events presents a selection from the original scores to the most recent. 92 event scores printed on 8.5 by 11 inch paper make up the exhibition, covering around 110 feet of running wall space. And on Saturday, December 10th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., each visitor can take a paper sheet with them. Volunteers at the Torrance Historical Society made a priceless discovery while helping to match more faces to the names on our Veterans Memorial Wall. This is John Fess Jr. Coming up right now, you'll see him, who attended Torrance High School decades ago. We are told that he was killed in action at Pearl Harbor on this exact day, December 7th, 1941. He was the first serviceman from Torrance to be killed during World War II. Former council member Kurt Witteman and Torrance Today viewer Dennis Piotrowski made this discovery and say former city manager Leroy Jackson is assisting them with this project and has done a lot of research on him. A big thank you to these men and to all others who selflessly donate their time in this special way. The Torrance Historical Society needs more volunteers to help find as many stories as they can for each of the nearly 150 names that are etched on the city's Veterans Memorial Wall. To get involved, call 310-328-5392. The Community Development Department will hold a virtual community meeting to discuss small cells in the right-of-way. Staff will be available to take questions and provide information on regulations regarding wireless facilities. Members of the public are invited to join tomorrow, December 8th at 3:30 p.m. on Zoom. Now, the meeting ID is 862-5455-0932. And the passcode is 320000. You can also get the link from the city's website or social media. Throughout the month of December, we've invited local businesses to show us their holiday spirit. Here is Antique Attic, located downtown at 1274 Satori Avenue. We love its white Christmas trees and the giant Santa face sweater. This shop has been a fixture in Old Town for decades. It's filled with rare finds, especially from the motion picture industry. Now, do you know another business in town that is decked out for the holidays? Well, let us know, and we may just feature it on our next episode of Torrance Today. Also, on a festive note, Santa Claus is coming back to a city park near you. Tonight, he's visiting Columbia Park from 6 to 8 p.m. He also plans to check out Romeria Park at the same time tomorrow. and Torrance Beach on Friday. And he'll be making his rounds once again next Monday to Friday. So if you have a special wish you want to tell Santa, you've got lots of opportunities to do so. Construction continues in North Torrance, and if you drive along Crenshaw Boulevard, here is a closure you should know about. The southbound curb lane will be closed from Redondo Beach to Artesia Boulevards through Friday, December 9th. Workers continue to make progress on the $4.5 million construction project, which began in September. The Public Works Department plans to wrap up all work by spring of next year. The Torrance Certified Farmers Market wants you to know about its upcoming holiday hours. It will be open for business as usual on Christmas Eve, December 24th, which falls on a Saturday this year. It will be open during normal hours from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., but the market will be closed on New Year's Eve, December 31st, which also falls on a Saturday. So if you want to grab some fresh produce and other goods, the last day to do so this year will be on Tuesday, December 27th. Our farmers market features dozens of California farms that offer a year-round selection of fruits, nuts, vegetables, and other delicious items. It's located at Wilson Park at 2200 Crenshaw Boulevard. The Torrance City Council met last night to conduct city business. The city leaders read resolutions honoring fire engineer Roberto Verbre, fire captain Michael Baden, firefighter paramedic Scott Arnold, and police officer Rick Rudd on their combined 108 years of service. Council members also approved the city's emergency operations plan and adopted a resolution confirming its approval and authorizing the city manager to execute the EOP during emergency response and recovery. And the council members conducted a public hearing on land use study regarding proposed amendments to the Torrance Municipal Code pertaining to the regulation of accessory dwelling units and junior accessory dwelling units, and adopted ordinances amending the Torrance Municipal Code and implementing a policy addition to require staff to post notice on a job site until its completion. Many more agenda items were covered. You can watch complete replays of the meeting on Facebook, YouTube, and of course, right here on Torrance City Cable. Well, still ahead on this Willing Wednesday, I introduce you to Pelican Products, a local business that was adapted during the pandemic and ultimately thrived because of its willingness to fill an unexpected and crucial need. We'll be back in 60 seconds. At the end of every episode of Torrance Today, we want to leave you with a positive story that fits the theme for the day. On this Willing Wednesday, I want to show you an example of what can happen when you willingly adapt to the changes surrounding you. As the CEO of Pelican, talk to me about how your company has responded to the COVID crisis. It almost seems like, to be frank, you were in the right business at the right time.
Yeah, I don't think any company could have predicted the kind of year we were going to have, and certainly we didn't. But I'm really proud of our employees. They rose to the challenge. We adapted as the year went on, and we actually ended up having a pretty decent year. Parts of our business suffered, like many businesses did during COVID, but we had other parts of our business that actually thrived. A lot of people know of Pelican for our protective cases. We ended up doing millions of dollars of protective cases for portable ventilators that were completely related to the COVID pandemic and the need for respiratory equipment. And then we have a division called Pelican Biothermal, and in that division we specialize in temperature controlled packaging, and it's really for the pharmaceutical industry. So these are cases that are used to transport temperature sensitive pharmaceuticals like vaccines.
Check out more from my exclusive chat with Pelican Products CEO Philip Jory on Common Sense, airing on City Cable tomorrow. The story is also online now on Facebook and YouTube. Well, that is our show for today. Let us know if you have a positive story to tell by emailing us at torranceToday@torranceca.gov. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you back here tomorrow with more news from and for our Torrance community. Have a great day.